Chris Breggs are here in the house, getting aggressive with his computer before...
Yeah, I don't know, man. Every time we try to start the damn show, something happens.
Let's go PG-13 this show. The darn
Why?
show.
Why?
Why?
So, yeah. Anyway, welcome to Real or Fake Live, the show with the two paranormal idiots from ParanormalWarehouse.com, bringing you viral paranormal videos, and basically we discuss if we think they're real, fake as fuck, complete bullshit, whatever.
Whatever.
So, welcome to a brand new episode. Last week was our first episode back in 2 weeks, and we went over the airplane video, right?
We sure did, Chris. We went over the airplane video, and we had a lady reflection video.
Right. So last week's video from Real or Fake, we had that reflection from the courthouse that a bunch of people that worked in the courthouse thought the courthouse was haunted. They heard things before, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And basically they caught this, what seems like a reflection of a woman on a notepad in the glass window, whatever. They try to debunk it.
They didn't try that hard.
Well, they tried a little bit just to see if it would be a reflection of something causing that type of shape, whatever. But both of us said fake as fuck.
We did. Now, here...
Or if we find mistake.
I'll play the video again.
Yeah, let's play it again.
It's a tad lengthy. You could see the news people come in, and they're like, whoa, we're really into this. This is what happened. Let me tell you the story of this story before we play it. You ready?
Story. Yeah, tell me the story.
So, somebody was like, oh my goodness gracious, I've caught a ghost in this picture, right?
Right.
They went to the news. The news said, thank God, we haven't gotten a piece of news that's interesting in like 35 years. What town was it?
Right. I don't know.
Okay. So I believe it was a smaller town. So this news station was probably like, thank God, let's milk this for as long as we can. And the guy starts typing. Like, what am I even saying? Why am I even talking?
You know, man, I'm listening to you, I'm sharing, and I'm trying to interact with the people that are watching. All right?
So do you agree with my hypothesis?
Yeah, I think it's a great hypothesis.
What is it? What is it, Chris?
That it's a small town, they needed news, and they were like, oh, here, we got some shit.
You nailed it.
I was paying attention, man.
All right.
I'm just trying to get shit done here.
All right. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
Strange noises and alleged ghost sightings, but no real evidence.
I believe all along that there's ghosts in this courthouse. I've heard footsteps. I've heard noises that I couldn't explain.
Late one night, the security guard spotted something bizarre in one of the courthouse rooms. It looked like a woman writing on a pad. The guards were so convinced that someone was inside the courthouse room that a security team was dispatched to investigate, but they found no one inside. Some believed that the writing woman was just a reflection, until a local news team decided to investigate.
The image appears to be in a glass shield in the cashier's office. Some doubters who saw it wouldn't go on camera but told us it's just an illusion.
We entertained the thought that it could be a reflection, much like the reflection that you're seeing of me right now in that same area where we spotted the mysterious woman.
We searched the office and found nothing that would create this image.
So was this a ghost caught on camera, or just a strange reflection? You decide. Workers at the Lincoln County Courthouse in North Carolina believed that the building was haunted. For years there were reports of strange noises and alleged ghost sightings,
here.
but no real evidence.
I got a couple of questions after reviewing this video.
Go ahead.
What year is this?
I don't know, man. It's an older video, obviously. Actually, Now, I don't know if it was just uploaded to YouTube at that point, but it said 2000 something.
No way.
Yeah, but this has to be from like, I don't know, 1995.
Yeah, bro. Look
shit.
at the background on the desktop. Remember that bad boy? The screensaver? That's like Windows 95 right there. All right, so
Good observation, by the way.
that's I was like, oh my god, I haven't seen this in forever. Yo, the more I look at the image, the less I see anything.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, so we said fake as fuck or fake by, well, really fake by mistake if you think about it.
This actually is fake news. We're seeing it. This is what they've been talking about this whole time.
I wouldn't categorize it as fake news. It's real news. It's just misinterpreted.
What an educated person. You know, that's what's wrong with this country. Just gotta take a second and really start analyzing some things. You know, everyone's jumping to the gun. Jumping the gun here.
Right.
I'm so proud of you. You should be a philosopher one day.
Settle down.
Is what I'm thinking.
Uh-huh.
What, are you getting embarrassed?
All right.
That I'm
Now
praising your
let's
intellect?
jump into this week's real or fake video, which we found and actually did an article about on ParanormalWarehouse.com that we posted today on Facebook. Basically, these two guys. Can I start describing the video? Are you good? You ready?
Yeah, bro. Go ahead. Well, who's stopping? Oh, do you hear I'm going through puberty. Who's stopping you?
So basically, these two guys in Russia are driving through this like back road in the woods. It's snowy out. There's a bunch of snow on the ground. They're driving, lights on in the middle of the night, and they're talking about something in Russian. And all of a sudden, this creature runs across the middle of the road while they're driving.
Yes.
And they stop. They start bugging out. They're yelling whatever, and then they try to back up and see if they could see it again or if it would cross the road again. Now, this part of Russia is apparently known for Yeti sightings, and they believe fully in the Yeti. So, but if you watch the video, it's actually a small, very small creature that runs across the road.
Dude.
So,
right, go ahead.
So the whole thing is that people think this is like a baby Yeti running across the road.
Is it called a Betty?
Yeah, sure, man.
Cool.
You could call it whatever you want. So here's the video. You tell us what you see, and we'll discuss a little bit after.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go for real.
Мягкий вообще, вот по морозцу он идет, хрустит, все хорошо. А здесь вот, смотри, опять ездили тут на синегоре. Охотники, браконьеры. Нет, местные, коров искали. Даже, бля, в городе снегоходов для рассыпчатся. Местные, наверное. Сейчас надо приехать, баньку сегодня готовить или завтра? Не знаю. Сейчас, блядь, полчаса пока ехать будем, пока дед дождется. Уже, блядь. О, лось. Стой, лось. Какой лось, нахуй, блядь, медведь, нахуй. Нифига. Стой. Тихо. Поехали, нафиг он нужен, блядь. Какой это лось, ты видел, как бежит? Как фонарик? Поехали, потом. Стой. О, смотри, вот такие. Две ноги. Отлично. Ну-ка назад, дай-ка. Назад. Стой. Лосины? Какие лосины? Ты видел, он от ногах бежит? Сегодня обещали плюс 27 на
Okay.
Вот
So, let me lower this. All right, so that is for sure a Betty. That is not a full-grown Yeti by any means.
Right. And what I've noticed, and what I said to Mike while we were watching the video again, when they backed up in the car, you actually see the tracks running across the road of whatever it might have been.
Right. I was diligent, and I actually watched the whole video, unlike you. All right, so hold on. This little guy's going to scurry out pretty soon. Let's see here. First of all, light brown in color. All right. I always think of like the abominable snowman in these situations.
Right.
All right. First of all, terrifying road. There he goes.
Yeah,
there he goes.
Oh, there. Now, it might not have been as small as we think because it's so far away from the car.
Listen. There's a lot of problems with this video.
All right, go ahead.
All right, yeah, it's far away. That is definitely... How deep is that snow? I don't know. Deep enough. So...
Well, I mean, on the sides, it looks like it's at least a foot, if not more.
Right. That is definitely a guy in a suit.
Yeah, George says it almost looks like a guy wearing a heavy jacket and pants.
It's definitely a guy in a suit. I bet that dude is wearing a full-blown Yeti costume. I won't put it past these guys, you know? But,
right.
Yeah, look at that stride. You know, they describe these animals as being like 8 feet tall, dude. It would just lumber across that thing. All right, you could say it's a baby. Fine. But it wasn't. Okay?
Also, why are they recording?
I don't know. Maybe it's like their last will. This is a pretty scary ride home.
I mean, like, how often do you drive with... I mean, I know a lot of people now drive with, like, GoPros and stuff in their car.
Yo, I see that commuting in all the time. Is that weird?
Yeah,
is that a weird thing to do? Does anybody do that?
What, to have the GoPros in their shit?
Yeah,
I mean, I get it.
They even sell these tinier cameras now that just do a little click right in.
Yeah, so that in case you get into an accident or something, you have it on video.
Can't escape anything.
Nope. All right, so what are you saying with this? Because
that's definitely a guy in a suit.
So George said fake by mistake.
I mean, it could be a bear.
I don't think it's a bear.
You know, I don't think a bear, like, you know, there's a lot of Yeti settings or sightings where it's like a bear walking around.
Debbie says deer, but I wouldn't go with deer because it looks like it's standing up straight on two.
Yeah, you
legs.
could even see in the footprints. It's like, you know, a deer would have hoof marks, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go.
It could. Now I'm seeing two prints up here together.
Yeah.
Those little hoofs right there, little hoofies.
A lot of people think it's a bear. Sandy thinks it's a person. I'm gonna go just fake as fuck. I think they just set it up and it's a person that just ran across the woods.
So did I. Boom. Boom.
Yeah, I think they set this up.
They did. And they got on the show. Congratulations.
I mean, that's all you gotta do, right?
Congratulations. We should just start faking stuff and being like, oh, we found this. We found this on the internet. Weird.
Is it fake? Is it fake? Shit. Yeah, so what does everybody else think? What are you getting on Periscope? Anything we got?
I'm getting no responses. Let's go, Periscope.
Great.
Pep up.
Facebook, a lot of people think it's either a bear or an actual person. Sandy says, why didn't they check the footprints? Well, if it was a real encounter with something they didn't know about, I don't know if I'm getting out of the car
at all. I saw, I was at a convention once, and this guy was talking about the Bigfoot, and he said that he caught it audio, like an audio file of like his experience with this Bigfoot.
Okay.
Compelling, you know, presentation. All right.
Well, go into it. Tell me a little more about this.
So he's in this cabin. I don't remember the story too much, but he's in this cabin, or he was given this audio of like these hunters that were in this cabin. Now, when you go hunting, sometimes hunters have like a hut that they stay in the woods. So they'll go hike into the woods, like hours into the woods, and they have like a hut where they're like, all right, I can have food here and whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. A little fire, whatever.
Right. So they're in this small structure when they begin hearing this weird noise. Okay. And, you know, the guy who did the research was like a linguist or whatever. He studied language. And his whole thing was that it sounded as if they were communicating. And he was like, why would someone hoax that? Unless it's coincidental. It was very compelling. But anyway, long story short, he was like, he thinks that Bigfoot, like, will eat people. Could you imagine if you got eaten by a Bigfoot?
But why does he think that? What was his reasoning?
I don't know, man. He was throwing... I mean, I was just like, oh my god, that's crazy. But he was like throwing out facts about people that disappear in parks and shit that are known to have these sightings, that people just disappear. Imagine you're little Breggs, and you're like, I'm going to go out and lose a couple of LBs. You put on your tights, and you go for a jog, and then out of nowhere, a Bigfoot just spears you and drags you into the woods. That would be horrifying.
Horrifying, but yeah, I don't know.
All right, thanks.
I don't even know, because I'm trying to like picture it happening, and I'm like, well, I guess that's like a fucking cool way to go if you're gonna go, right? Like, I got fucking murdered by Bigfoot.
Yeah, you're right. Like, if a cougar gets you, you're just like horrified. But if a Bigfoot got you, you'd be like, I can't believe I'm being murdered by Bigfoot right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking real. All right.
You know, at least you had a little treat before you had your face ripped off by a giant ape man.
I would just hope somebody would find out that I was killed by a Bigfoot.
I don't know, man. I think these people just disappear. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happens to him.
That's disappointing.
Wouldn't it be awful if the Bigfoot, like, wears the people?
So now we're just getting into, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Like, it's just, we finally find Bigfoot, and him and his family are fucking wearing people. Could you imagine? That's horrifying.
Or they have the heads up in their caves, like as like we have like deer heads up on the wall.
Yeah, they have like candles in the mouth. That's how they illuminate their home. That'd be horrifying.
Oh my god.
You know? Sign me up for the movie rights to that one.
Yo, do you know they're coming out with a movie? I don't know if it's on Netflix or like a legit movie about mermaids. Remember a while ago?
Yeah, I know, dude. That was the movie, bro. That was the movie. It's like a horror movie, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I can't wait. We better watch it together.
All right.
All right.